Alright, what's up, guys? Happy patch day. Although this will probably be uploaded like after patch day. But I'm really excited. This patch just came out. Rogue Trader's coming out. I'm definitely gonna play that, and this is what's gonna get me over the hump of waiting for Rogue Trader to come out. But anyways, so this update's really cool. It added some really cool stuff. They added a new shovel, which I'm gonna be using in this build. If you don't know, it essentially you just like the only difference is you flip down the head, and then you get like a special attack that like bonks people. I'll say this. I noticed that there's a huge damage modifier for that special attack on mutants. So if you have trouble with mutants and you don't like them fucking your shit up, just throw one of these on. It literally like one taps them. It's insane. Um, and besides that, I mean, I just made it for like carapace and weak spot and blah blah whatever because it's like a strike down. So. And then the quick draw. So this is actually, I love this gun, dude. I mean, I'm a big, like in real life, I'm a big revolver fan. I just think they're really cool. They sort of remind me of like, cowboys and badasses. And they just have like a certain style to them, with like the cool reload and like, they're just, I don't know, they're just stylish as hell, you know what I mean? Like, so this is really cool. This is a really fun gun. It's fun in the gameplay. And if you guys have played with it, I think you'll agree. It is a little difficult to get those to deal with shooters and to get reliable weak spot hits, but I try anyways. That's what this whole build is going to be around, is trying to get weak spot hits, even though in the gameplay you'll see that I kind of don't. I just go for body shots because I'm a shotgun gamer. But regardless, I rolled this for crit and reload speed for obvious reasons. Well, I don't think the crit would be obvious, but the reload speed is. The crit was just kind of... I got the hand cannon perk, and so I was like, I guess I'm doing crit. You know what I mean? And then I got speed load, and I got really lucky with that. So, and I don't really do a lot of crit builds. I'll be honest. I like consistent damage, like reliable, consistent output. But fuck it. I mean, this is like a weird build, so I might as well just make it weirder and go for some crit. And then so here, I mean, it's the same thing I always do, just like health, stamina, wounds, with like some toughness, combat ability. I think I put some stamina. You have stamina. Just a bunch of stuff like that, and damage resistance. Something that if you don't have on your things right now is I think they just buffed bomber damage because they shred now. Like the flame fields just destroy you. So if you can throw some damage resistance against bombers, I think that might be a good play. Just if you want to have like an all-around trinket setup. Like I would definitely take off maybe like, I don't know, some combat ability regen for bomber damage resistance. It's really insane. I don't know if I get hit in this game, but you can watch the teammates' health bars, and you'll see it's kind of crazy. All right, into the build. So let's see. So why didn't I go middle path? I'll just start with that. I didn't go with this because this is going to be a very selfish build. This is a very damage centric build, and I don't even take like a lot of utility. Like I like even in my quote unquote damage builds, I like to take a lot of utility. Like so it's I'll balance between utility and have a little bit of tankiness and damage as well. But this is just all damage. So I don't care about toughness damage reduction. I don't care about tankiness. I don't care about helping teammates, replenishing my toughness. I don't care. I'm not going to get hit. I am Genji. I am I am spamming I need healing when I get touched. And other than that, I'm just jumping off the walls and shooting people in the face. So yeah, I don't take any of this stuff. But yeah, I go with long shot. So if you look at the base damage of the revolver, it's like 349. Some other guns, let's see, like that I would say are like in a similar category of like high damage, low ammo guns. So like your shotguns, which is like 413, 605. Maybe you could kind of count the charge attack. This is 500. Plasma gun, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a whole different category, but 285 on here. So if if you play veteran for a while, you kind of get a feel for like how many shots is this going to take. 349 is, I would say, like middle of the pack. Like you're not going to be like, if you're body shotting stuff, it's going to take like maybe like anywhere, depending on if you get crits, it's like 2 to 4 shots. Headshots probably like 1 to 2. So I would not play around getting like consistent one taps. You're not going to be doing that with this. So just have that in mind. So I took this just because there's no ADS with the new revolver, so it's going to be hard to get headshots long distance. So I'm going to be probably getting a lot of body shots and leg shots and arm shots. So I just want to buff up that damage as much as possible. So I have to use less ammo hitting on those body shots long range. So this helps with that. Reload speed, pretty obvious. I took it over this because I saw toughness replenishment and I said no. I said I am damage. Although, and yeah, like range weak spots, like I'm going for weak spots, but you can make an argument, but I'm not doing it. I'm being stubborn in this build, and I'm going for all damage for the most part. Shredder frags versus everything else because I don't need crack grenades because anti-armor, pretty much. Anti-armor a lot actually. Let's see, smoke grenades. You can make an argument, but I don't feel like I have enough points to go over here and then like ride back over here to get what I think is essential and get survivalist, which is what allows me to use my gun like for the entirety of the match. If you don't have it, good luck, because let's see, you only have what, like 87 shots. That's not a lot. even if you do like a lot of damage, it's really not that much. So this will be, I would say this is essential if you want to play heavy with the revolver. Like if you want to be melee and like, you know, kind of pull this out, you know, by all means. Like I mean, I can already see like over in this tree with the whole like weapon specialist just swapping melee and ranged. Like there's totally like, you know, I think that's what this was designed around. But I'm being annoying and going over here and trying to get headshots because I'm a cowboy or something. Oh, the whole theme of this, by the way, was like Red Dead Redemption, like Deadeye. You know what I mean? Because I've got the cool robot eye. I've got like the you know, the robot leg, whatever. I've got executioner stance, headshots. Yeah, but you'll see here in a bit when I talk a little bit more. Let's see, catch a breath. I did take this one because it's just nice in between fights to get my toughness back. What little there is. There's an argument for this. So we're using Deadshot, and Deadshot it just destroys your stamina, especially with this, because I'm like rapid firing 5 shots really fast, and then I'm reloading and doing it again. So my stamina is just almost always at 0, or at least it was until I tweaked this build a little bit. So I think there's an argument for this one. It's big because if I'm like sitting there and I'm shooting, and then I lose all my stamina, and then somebody smacks me in the head and breaks my toughness. If I didn't have my stamina, I couldn't pull out my melee and block, and I couldn't run away. So you're kind of just like stuck, and like your dodges probably suck or whatever, you know. But this is nice for offsetting that. You get stun immunity, slow immunity, and you restore some stamina, so I can pull out my melee weapon, I can block, or I can run away and not get slowed down by, you know, maybe some more, like, it's like, you know, like imagine a horde flanks you, and it's like, you know, 4 guys setting up their attacks all at once, or they're like, you know, bink, 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 and then like your health's all the way gone. So there's an argument for sure. I didn't take it just because I don't think I think I can play, I can be cognizant enough to not have to worry about that too much, so. Opening salvo, just crit chance. I just saw crit chance and I took it because I'm doing a crit build. Simple as that. Killzone is great though. If I wasn't doing a crit build, I would definitely take this because consistent damage. You know, yeah. Executioner stance. This is just for the RP and for the. I just really love this ability, to be quite honest. But oh shoot, hold on. All right, there we go. Alright, so we have this one. I've spoken about this in other videos. I don't like my teammates looking in places I don't want them to look. This isn't a bad ability by any means. Use it if you like. That's just me personally. I love Relentless. I'm always going to be shooting the people in Executioner stance anyways, so like might as well get rewarded for it. You know what I mean? And if you take the cooldown reduction perk where you kill stuff and you get combat ability back, you can have this go on, be in your ultimate, and then get your ultimate back while you're in it, and it feels amazing when you do that. It's like, it's just, the dopamine goes off the charts. You know what I mean? Because we need more of that, obviously. Let's see. Counterfire. I took this, so in the gameplay I took this, I was just kind of playing around, and I was like experimenting a little bit, because I had just like a point to spare. I don't think I like it, I'll be honest. I think I was trying to like just extend, and it just kind of fills my screen with targets, and it makes it hard to see ones that I actually care about, and I also like waste a lot of ammo killing things that don't give me ammo back, because this only works on elites and specialists, and you know, ammo is already kind of a problem, so you can kind of see the issues there. That's why I'm probably gonna, well, I'm definitely gonna remove this, but in the gameplay it's there. That's why I had it there. Augured enemies, I don't care. They're big enough. Like I don't have a hard time seeing those guys. Let's see, blah 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 blah. Suppression immunity. So because we can't ADS, accuracy is already a problem, and I'm going for headshots, so I need as much accuracy as I can get. So that's why I took this one. Weak spot damage, self-explanatory, and then dead shot because crit chance. I saw crit chance and I took it, and then I started playing around with it, and I was like, oh, this is like super sick. So it's even more accuracy, but at the cost of stamina. So you'll see later on I was able to counteract the stamina loss, but we won't get into that right now. Fully loaded, I mean, obviously that's the only way you can go, and more ammo is amazing. Marksman, weak spot damage again. On our ult, we're going to be ulting a lot, so I was like, yeah, why not pick up a little, you know, augmentation or whatever. Elite damage, I just love this 15% base damage versus, what is it, Crushers, Maulers, Ragers. I love killing Ragers. I think they're my favorite thing to shoot. They run right at you and they're just like asking to be shot. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I think it's just like great for consistent damage all over the board. Obviously I'm not using that. Here we go, Stamina Regeneration Boost. There's another one on our board. I took both of them, but this is one. Obviously super key. It may not sound like a lot, but when you get 2 of these, you'll see in the gameplay how quickly my stamina starts to come back. It's great. And then we took Marksman Focus. So we get, on headshots, we get ranged headshot power and reload speed. And I like both of those things. I mean, the headshot is, you know, you got to continue hitting headshots, but, you know, that's the fun of this. That's, like, I could totally just, like, build a consistent, like, damage over the board body shot build and just, like, body shot dudes into the ground. And that would be fun, too. But I figured I'd challenge myself and give myself something to do while I'm, you know, using this new revolver, so I went for headshots. And it's like, you know, wacky and zany or whatever. I didn't take any of these though. I don't really care about rending. I think I have enough. Maximum focus, like I don't really expect to get a ton of headshots like consistently, so I don't think I'll get a lot of value out of that. This one is, like I don't really care. I don't really standing still. Like actually, man, I might actually take this one because, like, because I need so much accuracy to hit headshots, I think I'm consistently standing still, and so if I'm already sort of poised to stand still, I should get rewarded for doing so. So I think that would actually be pretty synergistic. So I think this is where the counterfire point will sit for now. And then tunnel vision, I saw toughness replenishment, and I said no because I'm being selfish this build, like I've said before. Just more combat ability stuff. I'm going to be casting a lot. Just might as well get more damage. And the melee base damage isn't, you know, totally bad, but yeah, I saw toughness replenishment. You know the story. And then this one, there was an argument for this. It was here for a reason. I hadn't played it with it yet, but I had the idea that like I was in scenarios of where I was like trying to outshoot shooters, and like I would kill 1 or 2, and like, you know, maybe a shot would miss, and then like I'd miss another one, and you know by then I had like 1 shot left, and then the ranged dudes start shooting me. So maybe this would like counteract that by like when I'm spraying into them, maybe instead they duck down and they like quit shooting me and give me time to reload or something. So there's an argument for this, but I still have to test it. And then obviously combat ability cooldown reduction is amazing. I love it. Come over here. Why did I come over here? I saw crit chance. I was like, because what is it? I think I have dead shot, so that's 25. Another 10%. The first 10%. So it's like maybe like 1 or 2 shots have an extra 10%. So let's just say 25%. Let's be extra restrictive here. I have 25%. I think I have like an extra, what, 10% on my gun. Also, did that save? No, it didn't save. Let's see, 25%. I need, let's see. I mean, that's it. So I have 30%. I have 30% at all times. That's not enough. If I'm doing a crit damage build, I need more than that. So give me an extra, what is that? That's an extra 25 if I have full stacks, assuming. But we're being restrictive, so let's say we'll get like 1 or 2. So that's an extra like 40. That's like 40%. That's not bad. Plus this, that's like 50%. It's not bad. I like that. I like those numbers a lot better. Stamina on dodge. That's obviously nice with this. I'm getting crit on dodge. I'm getting stamina on dodge because, you know, like I've said, there's stamina problems in this build. That solves another problem of ours. Stamina regen boost. That solves another problem. And then I took onslaught. This is also sort of another point that I'm sort of considering removing. I just figured, you know, with this, I'm saving the build real quick. If you guys don't know this, if you're like messing around with your talents and then you jump over to loadout and jump back to talents, it won't save what you did. Like here, I'll show you right now. I'll do this. Look, it's back. But if I do this, it saves it. Little tip for y'all. Anyways, where was I at? So stamina, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, brittleness. I just figured it'd be fun to pull out. Oh wait, I knew it. To pull out my gun, fire off 5 shots real quick, and just really help decimate those guys by giving them a stack of brittleness every time I shoot them with a bullet. And then like with the brittleness, you know, the crit would just like pop off super hard. So that was the idea. But you know, it could be debated on getting removed. But that's it. I hope you like the drip, and I hope you like the gameplay. Yeah, have fun playing this new map, by the way. Oh, and that's what the video's on, by the way. Let's go. I got a video on the new map, baby. Alright, yeah. See you in the game fight. Alright, guys, here we are. I'm gonna be quiet for this first part, let you guys get in the mood, you know, hear the lore, get in the setting, really get immersed here.
Right, we've traced the source of the blighted stims to an obscura den out in the carnival. Guess where you're going? Make no mistake, this is the heart of enemy territory. Every man's hand, tentacle, or unidentifiable appendage will be against you. We can't cap a stim supply, but we can learn from their operation. So get in, have a poke around, and grab me some juicy intel.
Alright, so I think I was on my phone when that guy said that message. I feel bad about that, but you know, we digress. This is a narrated gameplay, by the way. You know, you'll see that in the title here. I felt the need to say it. Yeah, so I think you'll see, you know, I sort of show a pattern with my gameplay, and you'll see that I deviate from that pattern in this game. I'm going full damage. I'm full aggro. Like I am invisible to where my teammates are. Not completely, but for the most part, I'm just completely bloodless this whole game, and I'm just going for kills. So enjoy. I'll try and provide some meaningful play-by-play here, though. You know, how to make this this goofy play style work. You can already sort of see the inconsistency with the accuracy. Giving this guy the business. Kind of wanted to test out how many hits it took, and I was like, wow, this sure does take a lot. So I just put him out of his misery. Look at that, though. Oh. And this is when I was going over the build overview, this is where I was like, yeah, there's too many targets on this screen. Giga Chad Ogren, though, does not care. I don't know where the team is. I'm just with Ogren, and the boss shows up. And I'm like, alright, I guess we're doing this. I'm focusing specials around the boss if I can, and then just sort of trying to thin out the herd, give him some space as we wait for the team to show up. You can see the, I'm not completely, what's the word? I'm too used to having grenade movement. I just toss this shit out like hotcakes, you know? Now I'm out of grenades, but it's okay. So we do some fat shovel hits here. It's just that easy. This I gotta say, this game or this build kind of took a couple games to get like kind of into the flow with. You know what I mean? Like to sit there and sort of take my shots, even though I'm hip fired. It took some brain rewiring, I must say. Yeah, but so with my main concern with being like a little headshot boy is keep all these horde guys off me if I can, stay the hell away from them, and kill specials and headshots. The best I can, anyways. Or I'll say this, and I think I sort of figured this out during the middle of the game, is that like anything you know, above I'd say 10 meters, it was difficult to get consistent headshots on. So I would, you know, if it's above 10 meters, I'm aiming at the body because the aim, the accuracy, inconsistency. But if I'm closer than 10 meters, I'm aiming for the head. I think you see that with later on. This game, we had like a lightning surge. Look at that shot, by the way. Not me you know, getting the hard on of my quote unquote skill or whatever, but more so the sort of accuracy of this gun surprising me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we had a bio-laning guy, and it turned this game into like a shooting gallery. It was amazing. You'll see just like these packs of ragers, and I'm just able to just boom, 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 head, head, head. Now this would be a nice nade opportunity. Oh, perfect. Me and past self have like minds. Who would have thought? I would have also liked to see a nade over on those gunners just to like keep them from shooting. Although maybe that's me talking grenade regen on the brain. But you know, forget it. Like, I gotta say that never gets old. Spraying down a mutie charging you never gets old. With the quick draw, that is. Like, I'm super excited to like try this Zealot, try this on, because they have like the close range augmentation on their skills. And then who else is there, man? The Zealot. I don't think no, Psychic gets this. Gun Psychic can totally use this. So you could totally do the Root and Tootin' build that I've crafted here, but you could do it on like Psyker, and I would love to. If you guys end up doing that, like tell me in the comments or whatever. Let me come up with some of these new weapons. I would love to hear y'all's ideas. A buddy of mine is a huge Psyker player, and specifically Disrupt Destiny. That's like one of his favorite abilities. Like we'll be playing, and he'll be like, "I do is Disrupt Destiny decides," and yeah, he comes up with some cool shit. I would say for Psyker. A lot of my Psyker builds are honestly it's through his. I would say I don't want to say tutelage, but he has a better grasp of like the class and some of the cool keystones and combos and whatnot. So I get a lot of my ideas from him. Ooh, some new Stim gameplay? You won't see that for a while. I like the Sims a lot though. More stuff to play with. I get the great idea to run through the fire here to take the Medicaid because no one's taking it, and then they end up getting yoinked.
Mission's still on. Fire now.
I missed a lot of shots there and I shake my head in frustration.
No hope. No safety. Only.
Keep an eye on that stamina bar though. You'll see, like, I'm serious, man. I think I found the solution here for stamina issues. Like, I never noticed them. You should have seen the game where I hadn't optimized for stamina, and it was just like I was always out. It was terrible. I should have crouched here. It's fine that we hit those. Suppression might have been nice there. That's what I was talking about with suppression. Like, if I had the suppression thing, I think I might have been able to suppress that guy while I was shooting at the mute. This new map is beautiful. I'm really excited for the future of this game, man. Like this, I'm 26. I've been playing games for a while. And so what do you want to say? I've lost a lot of trust in a lot of different development companies for games and whatnot. But these guys, these guys are promising. Regardless of the shady marketing stuff, which is sort of like, I'm not going to say the creative director of Darktide was the one making that decision. There was definitely some dude in an office like, what about more money? You know what I mean? So, regardless, I'm really happy with what this game is turning into and the quality of things that are coming out. This is a nice little fun part. I learned that you cannot throw grenades through this this hole here. That hurt. Absolutely soul read that dog there. That one felt good. I don't know about y'all, but there's particular enemies in this game. I've already mentioned the Ragers that I really enjoy fighting. Dogs, Ragers, and Mutants are some of my favorites, I should say. Let me know y'all's. I know I've already asked for one question in the comments, and I guarantee there'll be like probably 3, probably Probably 3 comments. But, you know, you 3. Let it rip. Give me a paragraph. Tell me about your Thanksgiving. I know Thanksgiving just happened. Yeah, that was a good room to immediately leave from. A lot of gunners. I have a revolver. I was like, nah, fuck that. Nade out. Nades did not do much though, and I just had to back up. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, he's ulted, so I can pop the res. A little slow on the up there. Ogren does a great job in this game, by the way. He's just a wall. One of the biggest problems I see with some Ogren players that want to be a wall is that they move a little too much. They push forward a little too much. Like, he knew that we were right there and that we were kind of like held up in the church, so he did not push further anymore. I've seen a lot of Ogren players, they just hold W, and it's like, you know, that's when they get pinned by a dog or a trapper starts spawning. Or so kudos to Friarborg. I ain't even sweating the ammo, by the way. Oh yeah. This style of play that this quick draw introduced is some of my favorite aesthetically. Like, it just feels cool to play like this in the game. You know what I mean?
Surprise coming in.
Shooting up the bar. Little space cowboy action, you know what I'm saying? Like, more like a hookah lounge. I get hit by schizophrenia there for a second. And here comes the shooting gallery. Yeah, if y'all come into this video hoping for a lot of in-depth play-by-plays, I'm sorry. It's quite simple. It's shoot them. It's don't go too far away from the team and shoot them and don't die. That's it. It's I don't know. Like, there's the tactical. What do you want to say? Requirements that are called upon by playing this sort of UPS role are not complex. It's just, can you be better? I mean, personally, I like to have a little bit more tools in my pocket to play around with the team. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a team player first and foremost. I like tanks, although in recent memory I like a little more utility and with a pinch of damage, but it is what it is. I was really hoping I'd be able to pop this stem and just like obliterate whatever shows up, but you'll see here my dreams don't come true here. For the better, of course. Yeah, so this is kind of my favorite part too with some of these new updates, is that like you'll get in these new areas and it's just like nobody knows what the setup point is. You know what I mean? And so you'll see here there's some moments of like this is not the spot, guys. So yeah, but this whole scenario is really fun. I love the whole smoke-filled room. And surprise, surprise! By the way, I totally expected my teammates to be there, but it was just a pox burst. So it explains why they were running away. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want that to happen again. So I start looking for some new unclaimed land. And I'm like, this looks pretty cozy. I could ping, but I'm like, they'll figure it out. My Psyker shows up. How thoughtful. Just scanning the horizon here. Here I'm like, okay, the Ogryn's probably going to be on the doorway, so I just need to do everything that goes past him. But then he just decides not to. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I can just like shoot everything. Knock knock, who's there? Me, bitch. Love the breach charges. That felt cathartic.
Keep the pace up. The interrogator's watching.
Oh yeah, the barrel here. I'm like, oh yeah, someone's definitely getting hit by that. This part's funny. So our Psyker, you know, in true Biolightning fashion, and this is no ill on him, by the way. I totally understand. Oh wait, that wasn't even our Psyker that happened to. That was our Zealot, just backing up into a bunch of people. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, I think our entire team is rocking free draws, like except the Ogryn, of course, but it's pretty funny. Like too many shooters, just throw a nade. Who cares? Just paint everything red here. I hear scary noises, so I go back to check. Trying to keep an eye on our Psyker just a little bit. There will be a point though where our Psyker does get a little. You know, the Biolightning Psyker, they're what is it? They don't go. Their pace isn't particularly quick. You know what I mean? Like that's. Look at this. Like, and that's fine. That's like a built-in weakness of that ability is that you're CCing everything while you sort of CC yourself to a degree. So it's like I get it. You know what I mean? Like it's not a skill issue by any means. I guess the only skill issue would be that knowing when to and when not to, of course. But sometimes it's just your team like abandons you, and that sucks. So I try to stick around, and make sure that they have at least somebody there to capitalize off their glorious CC, which feels great with this build. Look at this guy though, he's schmooving. He's CCing while like schmooving through the ranks. And I don't know if he knew he was doing that, but. And yet again, new experience, new map. I'd played it a couple times already, but like nobody knows what to do. And it's just we're in the middle and we're just brawling, you know what I mean? Just trying to find a wall. Hopefully there doesn't have enemies coming out of it. Dog gets by me there. I thought that was the dog. Sad that I missed it. I got one more nade. Here we go. I think the stim gameplay is coming up here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm really capturing the true spirit of the selfish DPS here. This entire gameplay commentary is just me being like, oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at how cool that was. Lore accurate. It's fun though. I think it's part of immersing yourself in the experience, in the mindset of how to play this build. So you know what? I'll take it. Acceptable losses. And then here I am, being oblivious to my team and what they're trying to do. And I finally get the message. You can see if you look at my other videos, you can see how different this is from my other styles, I guess I could say.
Now do better!
Gratifying. You prefer.
Give me covering fire!
Luckily, I do drop the objective here to help that guy out. I'm not, you know, my roots are still in the team. You know what I mean? Like I'm not completely selfish. And I would always say that as well. Like the objective, depending on the scenario, I would almost always prioritize protecting or saving a teammate rather than trying to hack the thing. Unless I had like stealth or something and I could just like knock it out real quick. But you know that'll get done. You know what I mean? Team. You know, I don't want the HP going down like it has to.
Their feed is done!
Notice by the way how much work Survivalist is putting in. I've been using a lot of bullets this entire gameplay and like not really a whole lot of ammo packs. I say as I grab an ammo pack, but oh, check this out, one tap. That had to be a crit, but regardless, that is that ult does so much damage to mutants. That's crazy. Our Ogren, poor guy. He gets just really unfortunate scenario. I don't think that was a skill issue at all. I think that was just sort of an unfortunate. He was probably killing something, and then you know we all jumped down. I should have stayed up there or something. But, yeah, so the poor guy ends up dying. Luckily he doesn't leave though. Like, what a chat. I land 2 clean headshots and immediately missed the next 2 shots on a moving target. That's how it goes, I guess. Look at how quick this. Look at how quack. Look at how quick the stamina comes back. Here I'm trying to push the pace and go forward because I realized that well he's down and I think that one of our teammates is sort of like back there. They were sort of mourning the loss. They're like, well maybe we can get him somehow, and it's like, nah man, the only way is forward. You just gotta move. He held off whatever was behind us though for a long time, so nothing but respect. My man Friarboard.
Enemy sight! Victory! Got it! Target down! Flavor! Kill!
Boom! 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 Oh yeah. Push the pace a little too much here, and I'm like, okay. I gotta frag out. And then I'm like, oh, I got no nades. So I turn back around and I'm like, okay. But look at this. Look at this beautiful shooting gallery set up by our glorious Psychoshell combo. It truly is a dream right now. Now, you can see those headshots coming in now. I'm at 10 stacks somewhat reliably. I get a little bloodlusted though. Start wasting ammo, but yeah, you know, I got the ammo crate. I was a little worried. I was like, I'm placing a little early and the Ogre might have been able to get it, but then I realized he was over there, and I was like, oh, it's fine. You'll have to backtrack a little bit, but it's fine. If I had grenade regen, this is probably the part where I would like frag out the body and go get the res, but I don't, so I'm just trying to focus on keeping everything clear and nice and tidy. Very unfortunate that happens to that guy. Just trying to keep everybody off him. I make a mistake here, so I res while the fire's up when there's absolutely no reason to. So I rectify that mistake later in the gameplay, but I feel bad that I let it happen.
Enforcers do an imperfect job with imperfect tools. But at least
And it's debatable whether I rectify it because you'll see in the scenario that it's like it's a little dicey. you'll see.
No way back.
Medicaid station. Healing.
Keep an eye on our Psyker.
27
Keep an eye on our Ogren. Don't want to have another repeat of last time. And then 360. Woohoo! Unfortunate. Didn't get the kill.
They were incoming! Under fire! Reloading!
Yeah, you know, this build is very like it's very like lucky. You get lucky. You know, you get crits, you get headshots, maybe. Like, and if you get headshots, you get bigger headshots and then bigger crits. It's very very inconsistent, but very fun. Definitely not my style for sure. See all the rages? I'm like, oh, I'm fragging out.
Would you look at that? The Ranger's dead. The hound's gone.
Take that, Travisan!
You need to group up.
Someone call for a bomb! We need Omicron mortars into session!
This place should be a gold mine. Your servo skull will ident intel caches. You can do the rest.
Clean kill!
Our team has the right idea here because like the first time I played this, it went to the right, so I think everybody was anticipating that, and then we all realized that 96 that in fact not what was about to happen. So we backtracked a little bit. Ogren knew though. Ogren was all about it. He wasn't thinking. He wasn't anticipating. He was just observing. And I have no damn clue what I'm supposed to be scanning for. So. I noticed those guys are taunted, so I have an opportunity to kill some shooty boys, get some scans maybe. The addition of the stims kind of messes up. I think Aspect used to be 4, so it kind of fudges me up if I have a stim, and it's kind of awkward to press 5 quickly if I get a pinch or whatever. But I'm just getting clipped by random dudes this time though. Like, unfortunate, but.
Start rehearsing a final confession.
No biggie though, no biggie. Team is here. Another example why the Ogren is the Ogren player is so competent. He goes for the net first before the res. Which is, I mean, you know, maybe I'm singing too high of praises here. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I like that he did that. Smart move. Some people might not think that hard.
Solid data. Why don't you murder some heretics while I take a look?
Kill somebody!
Yeah, even with suppression immunity, you can see how stuff can be kind of wild. Difficult to hit accurately. Doing my best to sort of stay in the back line, keep an eye on our Psyker. You know, you gotta, you know, even though I am this shooty McTooty, whatever the fuck guy, you know, this guy, he supplies me with shooting galleries, and so I wanna make sure that I always have those. Helping him helps me.
Engaging. Focus. Fire.
Which might be the motto of like yes. When it comes to helping the supports anyways. If you played this map, you probably had this happen to you where the team gets sort of split up and hard focuses the objective. This is happening to me almost every time I play this map. It is what it is, you know. A little bit of a rock and a hard place here. And then I realized, so I'm like, okay, I think I can justify not getting this guy immediately. I hope he knows that I was waiting for the fire to come out. I hope he didn't think I was just like not resident.
I'm seeing mention of a Genesis chamber nearby. Break it.
take a quick pod shot to the back of my augment's like tricep. Always love free targets. Decide I don't like dogs being anywhere near my team. Makes sense. And we're just kind of shooting and moving and trying to get the fuck out of here. But here you can see what I was talking about. So, like, not that this guy's just, you know, the lightning. You're just kind of slow. Next thing you know, a horde comes out the door. You got lightning now. It's like, that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. You know, team is here. This hold, oh man, dude. I'm always scared of this one. Like, just like look at how many gunners are up on that after that. You know what I mean? Like, that is just a death sentence for any Augur players. Any players really, but especially the Augurs. So naturally, I completely avoid all of that. Kill everything else. Oh yeah, this part is embarrassing. This is miss. After that, I was just like, all right, I want to go home. The Psyker had to take a second. Was like, bruh. Yeah, that one I got humbled real quick by that little exchange. I remember I was feeling like I was hot shit at the end of this, so. So sick, man. This map is so cool. Yeah, all those misses yet again. If I just quit moving and I crouch or something, I'd be chilling. But I was giving Ansi, you know, the anticipation that this was almost over. Wee, and I'm back down to the box. No biggie. Get me out of there. And that's it, man. That's all she wrote. Such a cool map. Love this new update. Love the new guns. I hope you guys like the gameplay. I mean, what else is there to say? I was a bit of a chatterbox this game, not gonna lie. Not a whole lot of useful tips, but I mean, that's it. You know, it is what it is. All right, guys, have a good one.